It is highbrow, historic, and airs on PBS, which is why it's perhaps a bit of a shock that Downton Abbey is one of the biggest hits on television these days. So how did a soap about fading aristocrats and their servants set in Edwardian England become so addictive to American audiences? ABC's Nick Watt got a rare access to the set to find out.
Rolling, quiet please. Action!
Here we are, behind the scenes of Downton Abbey, filmed in a real castle, not a soundstage.
You can come up. It's a girl.
A sneak peek of the series about to hit your screens, perhaps the most unlikely smash hit on American TV. It's just so downright British.
Welcome to Downton.
But it's a soap opera so soaked in history that even pseudo-intellects confess their love of it. A blend of crumbling bricks, corsets, men dying in the wrong beds, and caustic Englishness.
Of course. Would happen to a foreigner. It's typical.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not being ridiculous. No Englishman would dream of dying in someone else's house.
Hugh Bonneville plays Lord Crawley, the patriarch trying to marry off his 3 daughters to keep the estate in the family.
You could stay here if you married Matthew.
You know my character, Father. I'd never marry any man that I was told to.
It's an unexpected formula for a ratings bonanza.
So,
Someone said it's like crack.
it's crack with a white tie and tails, yeah.
Michelle Dockery plays Lady Mary, his eldest daughter.
Someone recognised us in New York, and she found it really alarming that we weren't in period costume. I don't think she liked it.
Downton is the brainchild of a real-life lord and one-time actor, Julian Fellowes.
I don't have the indifference to audience that you do sometimes find among the British, that, you know, where if you say something is popular, it's just a kind of insult.
Over 5 million American viewers tuned in to each episode on PBS, the public TV station. 27 Emmy nominations and 7 statues over the last 2 years. Unheard of.
This is really a David and Goliath story.
That's Victoria and Melinda, Nightline producers and Downton fanatics. They are just eating it up.
I wish Maggie Smith would talk to me.
Downton is now so embedded in American popular culture, it's spawning parodies. Yahoo brought us Downton Arby's.
You shall take my daughter's hand in marriage, and Downton Arby's will be yours.
Actually, I just want to grab some extra horsey sauce.
SNL gave it the hyperventilating trailer treatment.
There's a MILF and a dad, and they've got 3 daughters named Hot, Way Hot, and the other one. And they all hang out with this old lady that looks like a chicken.
Actually, there you have a pretty good plot summary. But why is this show set 100 years ago in a world few of us can relate to so ridiculously popular? Elizabeth McGovern plays Lady Cora, the lone American in the Crawley clan.
I haven't got the foggiest idea. I had a pretty strong feeling that 2 people in America would really like this show. My mom and my dad. The rest has been a shock.
We escape into a simpler time when everyone knew their place.
Sybil is entitled to her opinions.
No, she isn't until she is married. Then her husband will tell her what her opinions are.
Oh, Granny.
The slightest divergence from those iron-cast rules brings us TV gold.
You're asking me to give up my whole world.
Alan Leach plays the chauffeur who steals the heart of Lady Sybil and runs off with her at the end of season 2.
Now, the fact that you're back wearing a tux,
it's a bit of a give
that gives us an insight.
Or have they just dressed up the chauffeurs, you know? Has the chauffeur just got a better uniform?
I'm not buying that.
Okay, no.
Lady Cora was the first character to form in Fellowes' mind. An American heiress who marries into English aristocracy and props them up with her cash.
Now, a complete unknown has the right to pocket my money, along with the rest of the swag.
Her daughter is the supremely snooty Mary,
That if I ever wanted to attract a man, I'd steer clear of those clothes and that hat.
who underneath it all is really just a vulnerable girl looking for love.
I think that's why people respond to characters like that, because we're not all perfect and lovely, you know. Are we?
It's the sort of woman I'm rather drawn to. These very good-looking, rather hard in a way, women. But she's not a bitch. She's not a horrible, horrible person.
Not telling me she's based on your wife.
No.
And then, of course, the matriarch. played by Maggie Smith.
Don't be defeatist, dear. It's very middle class.
And when the cameras stop, you've got to still be scared of Maggie Smith.
No one's scared of Maggie Smith.
Really?
No,
Why not? I am. We are.
It's all a front.
Shirley MacLaine joins for the upcoming season. Expect plenty of this.
I'm afraid the war has made old women of us both.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, but then I always keep out of the sun.
And have no fear, Downton devotees, they've already commissioned a 4th season.
Cut there, thank you.
I'm Nick Watt for Nightline on the set of Downton Abbey.